We've seen the tweets and the comments. Can you tell us about Bitcoin? What is Bitcoin? Should you invest in Bitcoin? Well, let me try and answer all those questions today. Hey guys, Sundar here from C4E Tech, and for the sake of all you guys, I'm gonna keep this one really simple. So if any one of you have any more questions or wanna know more about blockchain and cryptocurrency, I'll leave links in the description below that you can follow up on. Before we begin, this video has been a long time coming, especially with all the research that went in behind the scenes. So if you do like what you see, give this video a like, and while you're there, click on that subscribe button and bell icon to stay updated on all things tech. Bitcoin, the word that's polarized a generation, our generation. Till now, for anything to be legal tender, it had to be backed up by an equivalent quantity of gold. That is the basis of currency as we know it, or used to, since money unknown to us has changed a whole lot in the past few decades to a point where the only reason the strips of paper in your pocket have any value is because of the government enforcing them. Sounds scary and a little bit confusing? Well, we don't blame you because it actually is. But we won't go into that anymore. Tegogo from Cold Fusion TV already has an excellent video on it, and I'm gonna leave a link to it along with the other links in the description below, so you guys can check it out. Anyway, coming back, we have a few people who realized the dangers of fiat and decided to create a peer-to-peer network of cryptocurrency that is, in essence, governed by no one else other than the holders of the currency itself. This decentralized system gave birth to what is now Bitcoin, a way to transfer cryptocurrency between users. Since Satoshi Nakamoto's revealed Bitcoin way back in 2009, a lot of things have changed, and before we can jump to all of your questions, let's take a look at some of the most interesting Bitcoin facts. Number 1. Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency. This means there is no physical asset behind Bitcoins. It is a currency system that holds value because people believe in the buying power of it. Number 2, there are only a finite number of Bitcoins. In fact, the total number is just 21 million. Number 3, there are already Bitcoin billionaires. The Winklevoss twins became the first known Bitcoin billionaires when their $11 million investment into Bitcoin way back in 2013 made way to billions at the current valuation of a whopping $16,200 odd for one Bitcoin. Number 4, Bitcoins are based on the blockchain technology. Very simply, this means that for one Bitcoin to be mined, a complex algorithm has to be solved, which requires a lot of computing power. The resulting Bitcoin now becomes part of the blockchain, and whenever any transactions occur, they're recorded. And 5, finally, we come to the most important fact of all. Is it legal to buy and use Bitcoin? Well, in most countries around the world, including India, yes, it's perfectly legal, despite the RBI warnings and those petty WhatsApp scare messages. In fact, some giant corporations like Microsoft and WordPress accept Bitcoins as modes of payment. So now that we've dealt with the legality of Bitcoin, the skeptics among you may be wondering, but is it really safe to invest in Bitcoin? We heard it is a bubble. What if it bursts, as in crashes? Well, first off, yes, you did hear right. There are several very well-regarded economists who have stated that the current state of Bitcoin is very similar to a bubble. One of the main reasons, though, for a bubble to explode and the currency to come crashing down is if it loses the faith of investors. Now, while it seems unlikely right now, there is certainly a chance that it might happen. Even then, as past financial bubbles have shown us, there is a climb even after a fall. So if you want to invest in Bitcoin or have already done so, don't panic if the market value has a sharp dip. Now that you have a fairly good idea of Bitcoin and how it works and how stable its future is, some of you might want to buy some to try out this brand new cryptocurrency for yourself. The easiest way to do that is through a Bitcoin exchange. Now, if you're living somewhere in India, the top 2 leading services are ZebPay and Unocoin. ZebPay is the easier of the 2 services with lesser number of KYC documentation needed, but it does charge a more substantial fee than Unocoin. I'll be leaving links to both in the description below, so if you want to join any one of them, feel free to glance them over. If you're from anywhere else, you might want to give local Bitcoins a try. Again, link to that down below. Wrapping this one up, remember guys, while I do want to inform you guys about the latest information in tech, I am no financial advisor and you should not invest any money based on my recommendation alone. That said, I think Bitcoin does have a great future. So if and when a crash in price comes along, or there is a hard fork in the blockchain, it would be profitable to jump onto the Bitcoin train as fast as possible. But that's just what I think. Do you guys want to invest in Bitcoin? Let us know in the comments below. And if you guys want us to make another video on altcoins like Litecoin or anything else, then tell us by smashing that like button and leaving a comment down below. Also consider subscribing to us for more content like this and click on that bell icon to get notified every time a new video goes live here on the channel. Thanks a lot for watching. This is Sundar from C4E Tech, leaving for the moment. Have an amazing day.